Alright, update on ApeCoin. So we're chopping everyone up really. In the past couple of weeks it's been super choppy. You can see we had this huge downtrend, took out a lot of the bulls, and then we came all the way back, had like a bearish or like a bullish fake out, and then flushed out the bulls again, and now it looks like we're coming back up. So hopefully this is second time's a charm. I've said this a few times, but this big red box that you see right here, this is the biggest level of resistance that we've got coming in for ApeCoin right now. And you can see in the higher time frames, I mean, we've only really got the 4-hour and daily to run off on this, unfortunately. Hasn't been out for too long, but you can see we had this big rally, we had a throwback, didn't quite make it to the 786, but then we proceeded to break up, backtest the 618, and we've started to push up in the last couple of days. So I mean, if you look at this, most of my indicators don't work on this on the daily, which is why I'm really doing the 4-hourly. I mean, it hasn't been out for too long, like I'm saying, but if we look at the 4-hourly squeeze more, the bulls are coming back in control, which is very nice, because the last time the bulls did come back in control, we were down here at approximately 1166, and we had a push up to 1360, and now we fired that bullish momentum again, but we fired from 1242 instead of down here at 12. So we should have a little bit more momentum to push up in the next rally for the bulls. I'd hope so, at least. I mean, this one was a tiny bit like minuscule. But yeah, we can hope that we push up in the next run up. So if we look at the MFI, the money flow indicator nicely had a double bottom down here, and we do look like we're Wing out right now. We came down to 24, so that is almost oversold in terms of the MFI. So yeah, I mean, it does look like we are heading up right now. On the 4-hourly, you can see 4-hourly EMA ribbons have flipped to the upside, and we're getting a big pump on this. Also, you can see we're up 6% on the day, which is quite nice, and you can see this is basically because of Bitcoin. If we look at what's going on with Bitcoin, Bitcoin was forming this nice asymmetrical triangle. We had a fake out, and I said this when we were in the fake out, if we have a reversal, then we'll have a strong pump, because normally when you have these fake outs, a breakout in the or a fake out in one direction leads to a fast move in the other direction. So as we faked out to the downside, we had more momentum to push up, in my opinion. So I think Bitcoin's going to keep on heading up to 42.5, and as you can see, Bitcoin's only up 1.5% and Ape is up 6%. So if Bitcoin carries itself to 42.5 thousand, then we could see much more growth coming for ApeCoin in the next couple of weeks. So I'm liking the setup. We're somewhat Wing out. It's not a perfect W, as the low is down here, that's lower than the other one. I mean, normally you want to see W's like this, and you want to see M's like this, but nonetheless, if you're doing this, it's you're Wing out, even if it's not like a perfect W. We are Wing out right now. There's not really anything getting in our way of a huge breakout other than this 1278. So once again, to wrap up the video, bulls are breaking in control. This is really good. We're seeing the 4-hourly EMAs flip, and yeah, I mean, I highlighted this before. You can see we actually did break above this region at 1278, but if we come over to the daily, you can see we pushed up, had a daily close, and I believe we said we'd want to see a pullback, a back test, and then to continue pushing up, but we didn't see that. We came back, we back tested it, and we lost it. So on this breakup this time, we can look at this on the 4-hourly, but I'd like to see a breakup, a daily close, to move back down, have another daily close, back testing this region, and then pushing back up. That's when I'd be looking to re-accumulate more ApeCoin. We did get in the last time, we were just around these boxes, so we're pretty much break even at the exact same level as I entered my last trade on ApeCoin. I'm still waiting for this breakout. I do think we are going to break out now. The bulls have seized momentum from the bears. And if we check out the lower time frames just very quickly, we can see we're seeing an okay amount of volume coming in the past couple of days, at least more than we've seen in the past week or so, since the 14th to 15th of April or so. So I'm liking this hourly EMA flip, 4-hourly EMA flip as well, and unfortunately we don't have any data that has loaded in on the daily. We'll probably need to wait another week or so until we can use the daily chart. So yeah, that's all I see. Keep your eyes on this resistance up here, 1278. It's going to be a strong level to break above. If we do break above there, wait for a back test. If we back test, then in my opinion we will be back off to the races. And I don't see, obviously these fibs are kind of, I don't really use them too much, so I'd personally target the break up to the previous local top up here at $15.45. So from where we are now, we could be seeing about 22% growth coming in the next week or so. I'm liking the setup for ApeCoin. That is all I've got for you today. Once again, not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.